Welcome to the next lesson, Facebook Ads Percentage Off Promotion Campaign. In this lesson, we're going to cover generating instant sales with percentage off promotions and Facebook ads. We use Facebook ads to attract our target customer and build a subscriber list. And as we know, one way of doing this is using a relevant, high perceived value prize and advertising a competition. Another way of getting instant sales during launch is using Facebook ads to promote your percentage off promotion. So step 1, you would create an ad on Facebook to target your audiences, offering up to 70% off your new product. Your target customers click on the Facebook ad and are taken into Facebook Messenger, where they confirm they would like to get the offer. Using a keyword trigger in ManyChat, as we did for our competition ad, we take them into a Wheel of Fortune campaign to give them their code and instruct them on how to use it on Amazon. So here are 2 ad examples I created as a demonstration for this type of ad. As you will see, the description is the same on both, and I created 2 different images to split test the results. And here are some guidelines for running this type of campaign. Not everyone will use the code, even though they said they want it. This ad type is much harder to get results with than the competition ad and takes more testing of different images and ad descriptions. It won't work for all markets and products, as you are asking a cold audience who don't know your brand yet to purchase straight away. You might consider offering a straight 70% and just giving them a code inside of the flow and remove the Wheel of Fortune style randomizer. This type of campaign is not a necessity, especially if you are getting good engagement with your broadcasts to your competition subscribers, but it can be used to support your launch should you need it. I've loaded up my Facebook advertising account within my Business Manager and clicked Create Campaign. From here, I'm going to call this Launch up to 70% off. The campaign objective is messages. And for the ad set name, we're going to use the target audience. And just for the sake of demonstration, one of the audiences that has worked really well for us is actually Bose, which is a headphones and speaker brand. So I'm going to use Bose. Then where it says Create a new ad, I'm going to click Skip Ad and click Save to Drafts. Facebook will then set up that campaign structure in Draft, and as you can see, we've got our campaign and our ad group. So if I click into our ad group, I then click Create Ad, and the reason I do it this way is sometimes when using the quick creator for the ad, it creates an error within Business Manager, so I generally just skip that, go straight into the ad set and create an ad directly from within here. So for our campaign, it's going to be Launch up to 70% off, which is the one we just created. For our ad set, it's going to be Bose. And our ad name is going to be Copy 1, Image 3. As I've got a few different variations of images that I plan to test with these ads, and this is the 3rd image variation. Click Save to Draft. So it's going to use my Stay Sharp Naturals Facebook page. So then we'll come down. I'm going to select my image. So we're using a single image or video. Select an image. And the image I'm going to use is this one here. I'm then going to get my primary text to my headline from my ad. So the text I wrote for this ad is want to stay looking sharp, trial offer, stop the clock, organic anti-aging men's face cream, don't miss out, get up to 70% off this week only and Amazon Prime available. Special price $11.97. So that's currently what my price is on Amazon, and you can get it as low as $3.40. So what I've done is calculated what is 70% off, $11.97, and showing them the lowest price they could get it for, and then stated the retail recommended price, which is $19.99, just to reaffirm the fact that it's a good offer and show contrast in the fact that it's normally $20, it's currently on Amazon at $12, but they can get it for $3.40. Limited launch stock available to apply some scarcity. Click Learn More below to get yours. And then in the headline, I've put trial offer, get yours now. And the description, get up to 70% off this week only, Amazon Prime available. Now, Facebook has made a change recently where they won't show the description every time, so it's a lot less important than it used to be. We then want to click Learn More as the call to action. We found this to be the most effective. And then under Messenger Setup, we're going to click Start Conversations and we're going to click Edit. In here, we want to set the custom action as quick replies. So I've written this message, hey Dan, this week we are running a Wheel of Fortune game where you can win up to 70% off our premium anti-aging face cream. Right now it's $11.97, normally $19.99, but yours for as little as $3.60. Interested? Click below. And we're going to be very explicit about what we want them to click. So we're going to put tell me more. And the reason I've done that is the quick reply I've configured is tell me more. And it's really important we note down exactly what we've typed here, as we're going to use that to set up a keyword trigger within ManyChat. I'm then going to save this as a template, so then I can use it on future ads. So up to 70% off Wheel of Fortune, and then I'm going to click save and finish. So that's my ad finished. I'm then going to go back to my ad group, set my daily budget. So I might set $10 a day, keep it low, and let Amazon's algorithm work towards finding interested people. And remember, the more data we feed the algorithm, i.e. the more conversions we get in the beginning, the better it's going to get. So the results will improve over time. So it will cost a bit more in the beginning, but as you let Amazon's algorithm do its thing, it will definitely find better and more interested people. So locations, I'm going to set obviously as United States, as that's where I'm selling this product. I know my age range for this product. I'm going for 30 to 45. I'm going to keep it very narrow. I'm looking for men. I want English speaking people, as all of my advertising and all my brand communication is in English. And in terms of targeting, for this example, I'm going to use Bose, the Bose headphones. As you can see, that's 160,000 people. So it's definitely on the smaller size of an audience, and I would work through this audience very quickly, but we found this audience to work well. But when testing a few ads, we found this audience to work well. So definitely small, but you will work through this audience very quickly, and you would need to open up that targeting. And I might add Bose Soundlink as well, which is their home cinema setup. And that's added another 10,000 people there. As I said back in Module 4, really you want to be looking for 500,000 to around 1 million people in your audiences. That's big enough to give you enough width to get the traction you need, and small enough that Amazon's algorithm doesn't spend lots of money trying to figure out who it's trying to get in front of. But for the sake of this demonstration, I'm just going to use this audience here. It's on the smaller side, and I would, like I say, within a week or so, I would definitely work through this audience, and I need to add new audiences. For this one, I'm going to leave automatic placements enabled. If I'm restricted on budget, then I would definitely want to edit the placements as I did in Module 4 and be much more specific. But for the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to leave it as automatic placements. And then after the ad has been running a few days, I'll be able to see where that ad is placed, which one's performing the best, and then I can come back in and fine tune that so that I'm spending my budget efficiently. I'm optimizing for replies, and that's it. So from here, I just click publish to publish that ad live onto Facebook. And as we know, that can take 24 to 48 hours to be approved. So the next step I need to set up is I need to come into automation, keywords, add a new keyword, and then enter that keyword exactly as we typed it within Facebook. With the capital T, capital M, and capital M, it is case sensitive, and we're going to click create keyword. And then we'll need to select a flow. So let's go ahead and set up that flow first. So we're going to go over to flow, Wheel of Fortune, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the exact same flow, but I'm going to create a duplicate of it. Click into that duplicate, and let's rename this one Facebook ad. We want to edit this flow. And the major change we need to make, if we just zoom in here, the major change we need to make is step 1 of this flow is no longer this step, as step 1 exists within Facebook, as we've just written. So we want to move that starting step to the second step here, and then delete out this step. So I'm just going to hover over it and click the delete button. And what happens is when that user clicks tell me more within the Facebook ad, they will now be taken straight to this step that says, well, okay then, and gives them their code and takes them through the Wheel of Fortune flow. One thing I do want to just come through and check is make sure everything's connected okay. Make sure that it's still picking up the correct Google Sheet, so 50, 50, yes. Make sure the condition there is set to 50, increased by 1. We can use the exact same Google Sheets to distribute the codes. Just be aware that you need to double up on the amount of codes you're creating and ensure that those Google Sheets have plenty of codes so they don't run out between the promotional codes that you're giving to your subscribers and via this Facebook ad. So go back into Amazon Seller Central, create another few hundred codes and update your Google Sheets so there's plenty of codes in there and they don't run out. So from here, I click publish to publish the flow. And then I want to come back to my keyword, click select existing, go to Wheel of Fortune and click that flow, Facebook ad, and click select that flow. And as you can see, the first step now is going to be, well, okay then, which is the response to their action within the Facebook ad that said, tell me more. So click select this flow. And that's done. So as this Facebook ad goes live, I want to come back into the results. So when building out this Facebook ad within Facebook, as I say, it's going to take a lot more testing of different images, different copy, different audiences to find audiences and get results that work. Once you do find audiences that work, increase the budget to increase the volume of results that come through it, but leave it a couple of days to start so Facebook gets some data before you start feeding it more budget. The more data Facebook has in its algorithm, the better job it does of finding interested people. And as a gardener would, with a well-maintained garden, you want to continually come back in here, optimize our audiences, reduce budgets on things that maybe aren't working, and turn off those ads that are just not working or just aren't affordable. Increase the budgets on those that are, and continually complete audience research, testing new audiences to find new potential customers for your brand. And this is going to generate instant new customers for your brand, promotional sales during launch, and build your subscriber list at the same time. In this lesson we covered advertising your percentage off promotion is a great way to generate new and consistent sales when you need them. You need to test multiple ads and audiences until you find the 20% that are working and increase the budget on those. How to set up the Facebook ad and ManyChat flow. And in the next lesson, we're going to walk through tracking the data to inform decisions. But for now, if you do decide to use this campaign within your launch plan, design out your Facebook ads, set up ManyChat flows and connect them to Google Sheets, and turn on your Facebook advertising. I'll see you in the next lesson.